this is. Alright, there we go. It's connected. I'll wait for some people to join in. I'll be able to see in the chat, hopefully. Alright. Well, it says it's streaming. I'm gonna check YouTube, make sure that's actually the case. Because I've got my phone over here, I got my laptop. Well, it says I'm streaming, so that's at least something. Okay, I see one person's in it. So 3 people. All right, there we go. Hey, everybody. So to those who don't know, I will be streaming for today's severe weather event. I'm currently in Jackson, Mississippi, staying at a hotel right now, waiting for everything to go down, waiting for stuff to go on. Can everyone hear me, by the way? Just wondering. It's probably going to get me a minute if I hear anybody say anything, but I'm wondering if anybody can hear me. If they can, well, okay, good. All right, good. So, yeah, I'm currently here in Jackson, Mississippi, waiting for the severe weather. I'm also testing out this live stream stuff to make sure it's all working, functional, in order, because I'm going to be streaming today with Ryan Hall, so if y'all know who he is, he's going to be forwarding my stream over his stuff. I'm going to be one of 6 chasers he's doing this with. And yeah, but I guess since I've got some people here, I might as well go ahead and check out some of the models here and explain some of my ideas of what's going to go on. Yeah, in Louisville, it's just going to be raining. It's not going to be much up there. Hold on a second. And yes, to those wondering, I will be probably doing this kind of stuff more than I do regular like YouTube content, because I mean I can do this rather well, like live streaming and stuff, tornado stuff, chasing. I mean it kind of seems like a little bit of an homage to my older stuff, except this is real life. But hopefully I won't get sucked up in a tornado. I mean, hey, if people like it on YouTube, I guess I'll have to get sucked up by a tornado. But here, let me just go ahead and post this over to Ryan quickly so we can get the link. Just to test this out here. Alright, so yeah, to those wondering, that's what it looks like outside here. It's definitely not what you'd expect for severe weather to occur. It's cloudy. I mean, it feels a little warm outside. It's not like bad. It feels definitely like a severe weather day, but it feels like a severe weather day in the Carolinas, which isn't very fruitful. So that's why I'm a little concerned. Also, the other reason to concern, at least for getting anything, that is. Now, I'm going to have 2 sides of this. I'm going to have 2 sides of the coin here. I'm going to have the side talking about why I think things are going to be good with regards to actually getting something, and why I think things will be good with regards to not getting anything. Okay, so yeah, so let me just explain the first part of the coin, which is basically severe weather. It happening, it's definitely still likely. I mean, the models haven't exactly trended any higher as they did before. They haven't really trended lower either, though. You still got a good chance of severe weather nonetheless. The real question is how many supercells will pop up ahead of the line. Because right now, if I pull up radar, actually, let me go ahead and just do that. I don't know why I didn't have this pulled up already. I'm sorry, guys. I just woke up. So I'll go ahead and just pull up radar. Also, okay, good. I'm not streaming on there. Good. I feel bad for this. I'm using the hotel Wi-Fi, and I already feel bad because I felt like I crashed it last night just trying to look at the models. So, yeah, that's one thing. And I already feel like this hotel internet's going to suffer even more now because it's only, well, it's 9 in the morning here, but in my time it's 10. So it's early in the morning. That's why it's cloudy AF outside right now, and apparently there's some clearing to the west. So yeah, there's some clearing to the west. We'll definitely get some more diurnal heating going on, and that'll get some more storm energy over here. But The main concern is whether there's enough forcing or if there's a confluence band that will help to initiate prefrontal cells, which is what the main threat for today is based on, at least tornado-wise, is based on, that prefrontal system. The squall line itself doesn't look very impressive. Models were expecting it to look a lot better. They do not look as good as they should have, so I don't know how it'll affect either adversely or benefit prefrontal cells and benefit them in the long run. I do not know. The only thing I can think of to play devil's advocate is on the plus side, it could help to keep the storms, it might give them a little more energy to work with because the squall line isn't taking all of it. But on the other side, it could be that the actual atmosphere itself is not as primed as models were intending it to be or putting it out to be, and therefore, well, today it won't yield much. So here, let me get the radar pulled up here. Let me get Shreveport just to show the line. So let me put it on one pane. Okay, good reflectivity. Gonna have to take a minute. Like I said, hotel Wi-Fi, not very good for this stuff. I'll wait for it to load. But yeah, I still remember the tornado outbreak stuff I did on Minecraft. I might try to do that stuff again in the future. I haven't honestly I don't really talk to a lot of people from when I was in the community. I don't have a lot of people I still talk to from there. A lot of things happened in the past that not very happy about from there. So I haven't really been in there as much, but I can still do stuff without being associated with that crap. So I'll probably find some way to do it. I don't know. But here we go. Here's the radar. I'm sorry if it looks all gobbledygoo. I'll actually go ahead and turn off some of these place files I have. And of course, someone's revving up their engine, acting like it's going to get them any good. Here we go. So you can see here, definitely got some storms over here. The line actually looks a lot stronger than it did earlier, at least squall-wise. It doesn't look as weak as it did earlier. So maybe it's something there. I don't know. I think they just issued a special, no, they just unissued one, but there's a special marine warning and some severe thunderstorm warning down there in the southern part of that. So, yeah. I will definitely be streaming today. It seems like I got 7 people, so to those who just joined, hello there. I'm currently talking about the severe weather threat today in, I already lost track. Northeastern Louisiana, southwestern and southern Mississippi, and into even parts of Alabama. That's probably where I'll be going to today. I'm currently in Jackson, Mississippi, which is near southwestern part of Mississippi. And yeah, this isn't my first time being down in Mississippi. I was here last year, but I tried to live stream on Twitch, and Twitch is iffy. I'm actually concerned today about how poor cell signal is going to do, because right now, I'm in Jackson. If I had poor cell signal here, it's going to be a good testament for the rest of the day. But right now, I'm in a place with good cell signal. I could use the Wi-Fi, but as you could just tell, as you can see how long it took to load that, I'm glad I didn't stream with that. I probably would have had a lot more issues with that. So, yeah. That being said, I'm going to try to get this channel back up a little bit more, but it may not be the kind of stuff y'all would expect. So, I want to do more real-life severe weather stuff. That's what I want to do. Now, I know I don't want to rebrand the whole channel entirely as just storm chasing. So, I do want to help some of those people out and, keep stuff, I want to actually put stuff here. I still want to do Minecraft content and Gary's mod stuff once in a while. I'll still want to do that. So, I definitely plan to do that in the future. So, don't worry. I'm not completely dead. I just haven't really had much ideas of what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. Because the main issue with all that is, who is it to do it with? There's not really that many people around, at least none of the OGs, that is. For example, Shooter Birdie's doing his big-ass channel. Toasted Noodle's off doing his animation stuff. Fires in Rocket League. Poisonous Cookie and Tanner, well, they're just doing them. I don't know what they're doing right now. But either way, everyone's just been moving away from Minecraft Tornado stuff, and I can't necessarily blame them. But I still want to try to stay tried and true to the channel, so I am going to try to put some stuff out here and there that actually corresponds to my channel. I don't want to just be like, I don't want to go that route and just completely go away from what made me get here to begin with, because same with them, they were known for being in Minecraft wet and tornado stuff until Shooter Buddy and like Fire got really big for being where they're at, but they still got known for being big here. They probably wouldn't have had the quickest of luck getting as successful as they did if they hadn't have had this community to help them out. At least that's what I think of it. I mean, sure, this community makes up a small subset, but sometimes all it takes is a spark to get a fire going. So that's just how I see it. I mean, I'm not going to try to invalidate all the people that's gotten me to where I'm at now. So I definitely want to do more Minecraft Tornado stuff. I still talk to some people in that community, so I could probably have some people help me out with that. Maybe I could even get Jackson back in it one day. Who knows? But getting back to severe weather, let me actually go take a look at the models. That's one thing I want to do as well. The models are a very big deal here. Actually, speaking of, let me go check, see if... Alright, so I think Ryan said it works. I just hope that if the main thing I'm worried about is that the connection drops, it doesn't try to screw up my entire live stream altogether. So basically, if the connection drops on this stream, say from bad cell signal or whatever, I don't want it that the signal goes away. I want to be able to see, I can't even speak correctly today. This is what little sleep does to you, I'm telling you. But basically what I want to do is I want to try to get something today. I have not managed to get any tornadoes on Livestream. Oh, you're in Alexandria? Yeah, so the thing with that is, alright, so the thing with that is, Alexandria, it's a confusing thing there. I think they're under the moderate. I can't speak definitively yet. Let me check. Yeah, they are. You're under the 15% significant risk. You're under the 30% wind risk, and you're under a 50% hail. So definitely be sure you've got something to keep an eye on with severe weather. Definitely keep your National Weather Service online. Definitely have a NOAA weather radio handy, your phone ready, Anyone that's in the risk of this, if you haven't chased before or anything like that, don't try to do this. I'm just telling you now. Chasing in Dixie Alley, which is, of course, the southeastern U.S., chasing in Dixie Alley is not very safe, especially with all the trees and the fast storm motions and all that stuff. You don't want to do it because it could get you really badly. I've seen people get hurt. I mean, hell, last night... Someone mentioned the tornado last night from Retimmer, yeah. But last night, a lot of big storm chasers that I have come to I respect a lot and stuff, I respect a lot of storm chasers. But a lot of the ones I respected last night did actually get hit by some of the tornadoes. They got caught off guard or something happened they didn't expect and they got caught into it. For example, Aaron J. Jack had some piece of debris, I believe, hit his windshield. My friend Storm Chaser Brett Adair mentioned that he had gotten a tornado. It's basically 0-metered him and went right over him, had debris hitting him all over and stuff. And there was another guy, I believe. I think it was Brandon Clement. That's who it was. He'd also gotten hit by a semi-truck that got thrown at him by the tornado. Luckily, it only sideswiped him. But imagine if he was only just a little bit further this way. That car would have... So... yeah, definitely keep an eye out for stuff like that, and that's why I always recommend, if you're going to go chasing, if you do want to go chasing, try to have a plan. I've got a lot of plans on me today. So, for example, supercells, I know I'm going to stay south of it. I have no intention of being on the north side trying to get pummeled with hail like Retimmer. You see, he's got a lot of money to back that stuff. I don't. I do not have the money to back being able to have my car get beaten up to hell and back. I am a simple man. I don't want no dents in my car. So I'm going to try to stick away from hail cores. And because I need my windshield intact too. I mean, maybe if I don't like my windshield, I might drive it through a hailstorm just so I can get a new one. But no, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But yeah, just definitely for sure, I'm gonna try to avoid that. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on the radar for rogue pop-ups near me. Anything that could pop up just to my southwest, which could easily blow up on top of me and drop hail. Gotta be careful for that too. And if I do see a tornado and it is heading my way, I know exactly which way I'm heading. Perpendicular to it. So let's say you've got your supercell moving this way. Well, obviously, you don't want to if you try to run south, I mean, you could probably get away from it, but it's actually more effective to go perpendicular because then you get away from it a lot quicker. And I did a little bit of research on the road networks here in southwestern Mississippi and southern Mississippi, so yeah, I do actually want to, I actually did a little bit of research on it so I know which roads I should take, which ones I shouldn't, stuff like that. That's one thing you definitely got to do if you go storm chasing. It sucks that you have to do a lot of research and homework, but hey, I mean, if you get the bag of tornado at the end of the day, I don't really care how much homework I've got to do. So that's what I'm hoping to do today, y'all. We're going to try to get ourselves a tornado day. And I know it won't be the same as seeing those 16-bit pixelated blocky tornadoes in Minecraft, but hey, it might look better. Who knows? You could just say it's 4K quality. I mean, this is 4K quality me in a 4K quality hotel on Minecraft. No, I'm just kidding. No. I'm having too much fun with this. But yes, Monster GC, I do plan to do more Minecraft videos. I did mention a moment ago I'm going to probably do more of those in the future. Right now, at least right in this moment, I want to try to get some naders. I want to try to get me something today. I've seen a couple of naders before, but I've never gotten them on Livestream. And the one time I did get one on camera, and it was with this phone, which I am never going to record with again for quick videos. Basically, it got the video was so pixelated and so contrasted. Oh god. It's because it wouldn't focus on the actual tornado. It kept focusing on the background, which was a lot brighter. So what happened was that the tornado just looked like a little tiny mist going across the ground, and I was like, ugh. It went right over me, though. I did 0 meter it. That was my first ever tornado, and I 0 metered it. It wasn't very strong, though, obviously. Otherwise, my car would not be here, and I would not be here in Mississippi. I would probably still be at home crying about the loss of my car. But, yeah. Let me actually go back on. I'm going to go look at the models like I keep saying I was going to do, but I never do. So, let's go ahead and do that. So, alright. I'm going to put my phone over there so it's, not so movie. So, HRRR, I forgot it's going to take a minute to load. Alright, here we go. HRRR says, well, I should probably keep my eye out because they are expecting supercells to pop up ahead of the line. They still are, which is good. Well, good in the fact that I want to get something because I'm just going to tell you this now. QLCS tornadoes, not only do they not look good unless they're really embedded supercells, but QLCS cells with tornadoes in them don't look good. And also, they're a lot harder to get to. And they're also, spin up. They're brief. They don't last very long. So I could be about 10 miles south of it, try to drive up to it. By the time I get there, the thing's already gusted out, and I've already just missed it. So, and plus, once that QLCS goes through, that's it. HRRR does show some supercells being ahead of the line, namely just north of my location, and also a lot of models have been picking up on some form of banding, of, I guess possibly a confluence band or something. I'm not sure. Could be the model's version of it. I don't think so though. But basically, they're picking up on something trying to form there near the Gulfport, Mississippi, all the way up to Meridian, Mississippi, and then heading northeast towards the Alabama-Mississippi border. And if that does happen, well, I mean, I'm not too far from that either. I'm about only an hour away from Meridian. And I would know because I drove from Meridian last night. I took a gas stop there, and then I came over here, and it was about an hour. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely something to try if I need to. I think for the time being, though, I'm staying here in Jackson just for a little bit, see what happens. So, yeah. That's the HRRR. So, the NAM 3K, I'm actually going to look at that quickly. The NAM 3K is, it's it's hard to tell with it. The damn 3K, I've never really tried to do supercell modeling with it because the damn 3K has got this weird bias where it seems to only want to favor linear modes. If you don't know what linear mode is, like I was saying, Kill CS, basically line storms. It doesn't do very well, particularly well with supercells, unless the environment is just so conditionally favorable that it has no choice but to do it. And I think it's only done that a few times in the past. I mean, this is the same model that when you try to initiate with a tornado, or I mean a hurricane, it just turns it into basically the next hypercane. So yeah, that's why I don't use the damn 3K too particularly much. But we're gonna try some of the other less known models like the ARW or the Wharf ARW. So it says basically, yeah, it's got prefrontals on it for sure. Around the same area, Meridian, and also little areas of it over here where I'm at. So it does seem that there's a consensus of a possible banding setup over here by where I'm at, and over in Meridian. While the what's this model? This is the NSSL. Is not very optimistic on it. It doesn't have much in the way of supercells at all. So I'm probably not sure what that's going there, but that's the That's one model I've seen thus far that has no prefrontals. So that's one model, and we've already seen 3. No, 4. No. No, we did see 4. I'm sorry. So yeah, 4. And that's one of them that isn't. So let's look at the last one I've got up here, which is the Wharf FV3. That one's a little bit iffy too, because I don't... Oh, no, mind, it's got prefrontals. Yep, it's a little further east, but there is prefrontals. So, yes. Alright, so, my thing for today is that I am going to try to get some supercells. I think it's possible. I really find it very possible that we can get it. Another thing is that... hold on a second, someone messaged me on Discord. Might have been Ryan. I know somebody else. But yeah, basically, the main thing is that I want to try to get some severe weather. Also, it's actually slightly raining right now. I can see raindrops on the window. So it's like drizzling out there. But yes, I want to try to get something today because, well, I'm here in Mississippi. Also, to Pix the Medic, thank you very much. I'm glad that I've actually helped out some people's childhood. I honestly, it's so funny that I started this channel literally years ago, did all this stuff for fun, basically did the equivalent of just goofing around on YouTube and stuff, and it turns out that I've actually made people's childhood. I actually didn't realize how effective my channel was up until, people like you guys comment on it. So I'm very glad that I'm with that, yeah. Alright, well, you have a good one, ZTGB. Sorry for almost mispronouncing your name there. Have a good one. Well, like I said, Pix, thank you so much for saying that. Honestly, I do not realize the scope and my extent with that stuff, and I still get dumbfounded to this day with all of that. So, yeah, for sure. Like I said, this is just the test stream to make sure everything was working properly, and based on the fact that it says I've been live for 23 minutes now, I'd say it's doing pretty well. So it sucks that a lot of y'all probably won't be able to be on during the stream, but I will definitely, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the stream up. Or no, sorry. I'm going to keep the stream. I'm going to keep the stream on the channel up. So even after the event's over, I'm not going to privatize the thing or whatever, because if we do get a tornado, what's the point of privatizing it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the video up, especially if I get something. I'm going to keep the video up, and then I'll make clips of it later when I get home, which will be sometime either tomorrow or a day after. I'm going to get home, get some clips made for it. If I get anything, maybe make a highlights video out of it, something like that. Something Pecos Hank-esque. I don't know. But I definitely want to do something, because y'all have done a lot to get me where I'm at now, and actually it's funny, most of this stuff is actually funded by y'all, so I'm still trying to find a place to work, but right now, for the time being, y'all are the reason that this is happening. I still get money from YouTube, from videos and all that stuff, and y'all are basically what makes this stuff happen. So I would not be anywhere right now if it wasn't for y'all. So I just want y'all to know that I'm very grateful for all the assistance and help that y'all have done to help keep this channel going, even despite my inactivity, which I hope to fix that soon. I can't make any promises or guarantees because I've had every time I've said I was going to do something to keep the channel active, something happens and I can't. Whether it was school or a job came up or something of that sort. So I don't want to keep making false promises on you guys, but I will definitely do my best to put some more content out. And also, oh, would you look at that? I don't know if y'all just noticed it got brighter in here. There's a reason. The sun's out. I don't know if y'all see this here, but the sun's out. So, to those who don't know, that means that the fuel for today will probably be increasing now here in Jackson. So.
Hey guys, how's it going? Is this working?
Oh shoot! I don't know if y'all just heard. That was Reed. He's talking on Zello right now.
What's up, Reed?
Oh, let me see. Well, at least I know my Zello's working. I need to see if this is working. Hold on a second. Hey, can y'all hear me? Just making sure this is working.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, heck yeah. And that was Reed, too. Yep. So, yeah. Y'all just had a little bit of Reed in there. You're welcome. But, yeah. It's funny, I was just talking about him. But, yeah, the clouds outside are moving really fast, so I definitely noticed a little jet. And as you saw, the sun is starting to come out here. Here, actually, let me go mention that. I will just say I did actually have a good bit of sun peek out here in Jackson. Looked pretty nice for a little bit, now it's clouding over again. Yep. I can actually see some of the higher level clouds too. So yeah. Why is my phone trying to? There you go. So I'm thinking I'm gonna head off for the time being, but I will bring the stream back up when I get it. Okay. So if I do get anything else, I will bring the stream back up. I'm gonna be heading out here soon. Wait, what? I think that was Brett Adair. I gotta check. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep. Let me see. That was Brad Arnold.
Good morning, everybody.
Hold on a second. Let me just go message him back. Update. Morning. There you go. Alrighty. So, yeah. I will see you guys soon. I'll bring the stream back up. I don't know when exactly I will be heading out. I want to be saying I'll be heading out here in probably next couple of hours. But it could be a few minutes, it could be a few hours. I have no idea. I'm basically, it's just like I say, I go wherever the wind blows. So, I'll definitely y'all will definitely get the update for when I put this back out though. So, I just want to say thank y'all so much for supporting the channel and keeping an eye out on your subscription boxes and stuff like that, because I will definitely be live streaming again later. So, y'all have a good one, and I hope to see y'all later. Peace.